Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to figure out what I was doing. Oh, I know. I'm working, of course, on the stables. Return. There we go. Let's shrink these down. I am working on getting the stalls kind of ironed out. I've erased the idea of the roof from my head. I'm trying to get rid of it because it's just not working out too well for me the way I want it to go. Gosh, that's... Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's do that right there. That's the last one I had. Oh my gosh, that's the last one I had. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Let's go to resources, construction, wood beams. Thank you for all the tips on stables last episode. Really good stuff. It helped me kind of wrap my head around a little bit better. Let's go... let's make 50. Yeah, let's make 50. Wasn't sure how many I would need. So you need to go... oh, you know what? I need to do all the long ones first. Yeah, all the long ones need to go in first. Let's turn return off. Let's just stretch this all the way out. Some of the tips that really helped out a lot was don't worry about the roof just yet, number one. Number two, these don't have to go all the way up to the ceiling with a top across it. We need stalls. So that's what these are. This is a stall. So what we're going to have is enough space up here for some kind of some bar material to go across here. We're going to have to go make some, and we'll bring them out here and try them out. And then down here we'll do the wood planks, but I'm going to put the bars in first across the top. And I'll show you what I mean when we get to that point. But I've got a great idea in my head, thanks to you guys out there, that's for sure. If I go grid, I believe I can get this to snap all the way over to here. Control and grid off. That's up a little too high, yeah. Let's go grid and bring that, turn the control off. It should grab it right there, grid. And it looks to me like it comes down a little bit from the top, and it looks odd from the side, but it's actually right on the money, more or less. Yeah, so that's good. Let's do that right there. Control. And we've only got to put a couple more of these in. Yeah, we're coming from the front to the back, right? Yeah, front to the back first. Grid. And control so we can check it, make sure. Yep, we're good. Okay, control. And a grid here too, like so. And that's too high right there. Okay, so we can turn the grid off now. Now what we should be able to do is come back, hit return, shift down arrow key, and we should be able to shrink this down to exactly the size we need, just like we did on the other side there at the very beginning, and like just like that, and pop right into place like so. And just leave that return key on, and that way they all go into place right where they need to be, as long as you're pointing right here. Boom, like so. There we go, perfect. Okay, turn return off, there we go, and we're good to go. Alright, so that takes care of that. Yeah, the roof line is going to start... I brought a puddle of water over here for me to drink out of too, so I don't have to run back and forth for it. We'll worry about the roof line once we get this done. And I see it coming up, and then I want to have a little something down the middle of the stable. At least that's what I'm thinking about right now. We'll see how it goes together. I'll get that kind of ironed out before I have you guys come in and take a look at it and tell me what you think. But right now we need Ace, and we need to head back to the house. Like so. He sure is nice to have, man. You don't have to run back and forth anymore. I could just ride. It's really sweet. He does pull to the right a little bit, though. You see this? It's like when your vehicle's out of alignment. Alright, and escape. There we go, beautiful. Alright, let's get the hammer back on. Actually, let's go to the crowbar. The doors are fixed. JIW Games put another update, so if you look now, if I look at the door anywhere... It's not here anymore, it's right here. Boom. Just like that. So they fixed the doors, which is fantastic, and as far as I know, the drawers were fixed too. We looked at that last episode. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's still good. The grill off. Okay. Very good. Let's get some water. I have my headlamp on right now. We can turn that off right now. There we go. Let's go downstairs. There's a few things I want to try out there. One of you said that usually the stalls where the horses are it's pretty much solid up until about their neck, and then from the neck up to the top of the stall is usually some sort of a bar to keep them from being able to nip at each other. So I want to see about doing something like that. I think if we go in here, we might be able to do this here. Lighter signs, utilities. No, I don't. You know what? No, it's not. I don't think it's. You know what? I don't think it's in here. I think it's in those bars right there that I have right there. There's Bannister's chest, barriers. We might as well look at some of these just to see if there's anything different. Doors. Saloon door. Yeah, one of you mentioned too, I was talking about having kind of a gate. I don't think that's going to work. I think that's for like a regular door, a 2-wide slot. It's not going to work, unfortunately. Metal grill. Okay, so that's a metal door. Where are those other ones at? These always get me every time. No. Doors, beds, ladders, banisters. Is it the? It's the banisters. There we go. There's a 2x1, 2 wide, 1 high, 1x1 vent cover. Let's stop this from spinning. 1x1. It doesn't show much. Here's a grate. Ah, the grate. There we go. 2x2, 2x1. That was probably what I'm looking for right there. That's probably what I'm looking for. I'm going to try some of those out. Let's go iron rods. We're going to turn all those into iron. Do I have any more iron cooking at all? I haven't cooked iron in those furnaces forever. I seem to have it for a long time. Let's see. I don't think I can turn this sort of stuff upside down. 2x4, 2x2. Oh, wow. No, that's still going to be... That's too big. Let's go... That's 6 of those. Okay, so let's try those out and see what we think of these out there in terms of the area that the horse can look through to see to the other pen, but can't actually reach through the pen to nip at anything or bite at anything. I think I've got the stalls the right height. Hey, Dominic. Dominic and Esmeralda. Dominic and Esmeralda. Oh, looks like it might be a sunny day, possibly, if the fog clears up. Be nice. It rained all night. He doesn't make the wooden hoof marks when he goes over the drawbridge, but that's okay. It's a pretty small thing. I'm going to park him right in here. Just like that. There we go. I can walk through there, so that's pretty cool. Inventory. Let's grab these guys right here. Oh, I think that's going to work. I think that's going to work out pretty good. Oh, look at that. If you put it on the metal here, on the wood, it doesn't really... Let me turn my light back on so you guys can see. It's just drifting into that. It shouldn't do that, right? If I set it here, hit control, can I move those? I can't move those up and down. And you can't even control them either. You can't just freeze them in place. What if I do grid? Maybe that would work. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, what do I do about this? What do I do about this? Because, yeah, it's just melting right into this wood. I can't do that. I need it to butt up against it. That is a shame. If I turn this into a solid stone brick, I would have that to butt up against. Maybe that's what we do. Let's, there's a way around this. There's got to be a way around this. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab this out of here. I've got that now. Let's do something like that right there. Let's go back to these guys right here. Let's go grid. There we go. That's gonna help me get this what I want. But I've got to make sure it doesn't go up into that board, so this is going to be a little tricky here. I want to find the center. Now that's not quite... What if I... Let's plus this a little bit. Yeah, that's not going to work. Minus... See, it's not quite sitting up against the wood. And again, I can't page up or page down this. I don't know if that's something that's bugged right now or what. We may have to live with a little bit of a gap in there. If I subtract it like this, it pulls it up into there a little bit, but I can actually bring it back down and get away with this. So what's the middle here? About right? Can I minus one more time? No, that's it. That's it. Oh, you got to hold down right click to get that to place. Hi, Ace. Oh man. Now I'm wondering if the 1x1 would have been better because it would have been one block each. This is not quite a full block, this guy right here. You see, now Ace would be able to look through here and see. It's about head level for him. Right here. So he could see through, but he can't actually get to anything over here. The only thing I could do is actually make some of those 1x1s and see if those work better. Let's try the 1x1, and I think there was a 1x1 in this grate. Let's try it out and we'll see. 1x1s. And I think it was even a different grate too. The thing is like I said, that wood block is not a full block. We're gonna need iron. And I think I can make some of these. There's that, 2x2 metal. That's what we're using, right? No, we're using the 2x1. There's a 1x1. Let's craft up a few of these guys too. Iron plates. There we go, and let's do some iron rods. There we go, that should be plenty. Let's do a few of these guys here too, and see what we. Let's see how it comes out. We'll give them a shot. The 1x1 may work better, or we can get it to work. Maybe what we do is we put a middle post in there, and then we run these guys through it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you know what just occurred to me too is I don't think. We have a full block now that it's butted up against instead of it being that wood. And that's probably why we're having this little issue. Oh, I love having a horse. This is so great. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, this is... I'm going to have to go with the solid block down on that end right there. I think I am. Let's see. I could pick these back up again so we don't lose them, which is a good thing. But let's see if the 1x1 works better. It's probably going to cost us a little bit of iron, but that's okay. Let's go to the grid. And again, we're not going to be able to butt up just... Well, you know, we could. I guess we can do that. We could do that. We'll butt up against it. Now I'm thinking maybe what I should do is turn this into a solid block too, because now you can see that this isn't going to work either right here. It's just not going to work. So I'm thinking this needs to come out. And we need to go with that right there. And now it comes right up against it. So that is going to work out just great like that. Okay, so that's what we have to do. I would like a little more wood showing, but I think it's not going to work out with the design that I want to do here. Let's get another one put in place and see how it looks. Again. Like that. Turn our grid back on. We're going to try to find a happy middle. And I've used them all up. Okay, so we do that there, and then what I'm thinking here is, let's go back to here. We could switch back to wood. Not a problem. Let's go number 4 here. There we go. We're going to shrink this down to about what we've got going on here. That's too small. There we go. Let's build that back up again. And bring it over to here. And let's spin that around with our arrow keys. Let's stretch it all the way out. Okay, that's taken care of. Let's get our getting our blocks put in here like that. And then we're going to come up in here like so. Hit Control. And we're going to try to find kind of a happy medium here. That looks like I've actually got it pretty darn good right there, actually. That looks good to me. Let's slide it down this way, though. Once it's in control, you can just leave it there, and you can slide this thing around any direction you want it to go. Okay, we're going to do that right there, and I think we can come back out a little bit and run right there. And is that just about up against the wall? Or is it against the wall? It looks like it is. So we do that there. Yes. And I probably should not have taken that out of there. Let's go Control, and let's go page down. Take a step back a little bit. I went into the floor. Back down one. Control. Alright. Let's hit return. That's going to snap that right into place so we don't have to think about it. It's just going to hold it right there. It's going to be perfectly lined up on that end. Shrink this down with Shift and the down arrow key, and we can just pop that one into place there, and we can pop that one into place there. And then what I want to do is come back, inventory. How many of these do I have? I've got 34 of these. Let's make up a few more of these guys real quick. Pardon me, Ace. Construction, wood planks, number 68. There we go. That should be enough to get me by. And our slats, are they the right size? Looks to me like it is the same size as that. And then we're going to come back over here, stand back a little bit, and let's shrink this down. Like so. We'll pop it up just a little bit so it's a little bit long. And we're going to find them, get kind of a middle there, and just hold down left click and drag it across the screen like that. Boom. So now there is. Do you guys think that's good? I think that's good. Let's get Ace in here and see if that actually fits. I don't have a lot of time to record today, but I did want to share some Rising World with you because I was eager to get back out here and get a place for these guys to call home, right? We got to have a place for them. Oh, I think that works out great, huh? He can come over to it. He can look through it. He'll be able to see whoever's over here. But they can't get to each other through here to do any damage to each other. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. Yeah. Now, the other thing I could do as well is I could come across the top like this. Like that. And finish that off. Let's try some of those real quick. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to record today, so I'm hoping to get a couple of these stalls kind of ironed out. There we go. And I can come back and I can, bump things out and make things look different and so on and so forth. We can always come back and do some different things. Matter of fact, now that I have that in, is it possible for me to beef this back up again and then use this on the end here? Let's see. Let's go return. That's going to give us the size we need, and return off. I'm going to use our arrow keys to spin that around, and then let's stretch it out. And I need to actually get back a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Let's stretch that out again, and what's that doing there? That would work. That would work now that we have that together. Grid. And I think I was going right in the middle. Minus key. Let's hit control and see if that butts up against it or if there's a big gap in here. It's definitely a gap, huh? Okay, so what we do is we turn the grid off. We have it on control and we slide it in like that. We could do that right there. How does that look? That's the process we'll use, and then we can have some wood structure on the outside here as we walk down, and it's not quite all brick. Yeah, that is going to be the key right there. Do I have any more of those? I don't have any more of those grates left, do I? It's going to cost me quite a bit of iron. How much iron do I have? I only have 4 ingots left, so I'm actually going to have to smelt down a bunch of iron to do this. But that's a stall right there. I think that works out pretty good. Yeah, that does work out pretty good. What do you guys think? And then once I get this done, what we can do is we can go then figure out what our how the roof's gonna go. Roofs always get me, as I tell you every time. Roofs always tend to trick me. So yeah, ignore all this up here. I don't even know if it's gonna look like that when we're done. But let me show you the backside of one of these walls here. This is what the backside looks like. So we've got that same pattern going on. I didn't miniaturize it. It is a little shorter, but we've got it going on all the way down the side. We're even all the way through here. Yeah, I say that and then I look back because I did make several mistakes down here. We've got the same thing going on here, down here, and then across the back wall we have that same design also. And then in between the stalls we're going to have that. That's great because I can see Ace from here. He looks great in there. He looks just great. And I think if I'm on his back, let's get on his back real quick. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing over the top of this right here. So I would think I'm almost, good here. Because this is, how many blocks high? I think this is 5 or 6. That's 5. 5 blocks high right there. And then again, like you said, we don't need anything across the top here. We can just leave that open because normally there would be a gate probably this high that would go down to the ground, and then Ace would be able to walk up to it and put his head over it, and you of course could, give him attention and things like that, because the horses always put their head on wood, and then pretty soon it gets rubbed down because of just the amount of time they spend with their head over the rail and itching their neck and everything else. So it's always good to have that. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. You guys like it? Let me know, and then I'll have these finished up on the next episode. Like I said, I've only got a little bit of time to record today. I'll finish these up on the next episode, and then what we'll work on next is getting, hopefully we'll be on the roof, getting the roof figured out. I got to cut down the rest of these birch trees out here and get them out of here, and we'll have the lumber to do the roofing and get that all taken care of, and it should work out really, really well. Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll have to have little water troughs inside and have some hay racks that hang on the walls that we can put hay in and stuff to just kind of mimic the fact that we're doing that. But yeah, that should be good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's quick little episode. If you did, hit that like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.